I figure, who better to play the Wind God's Aria than the Wind God in this game himself, right? So anyways, quick tips on how to play this song. So the timing is a little bit funky, and that's part of why I called it a medium difficulty. Otherwise, the most important thing to note is you need to roll your chords both in the correct direction, as well as going from top to bottom. So so don't just play it solid. You want to play this like delay it out a little bit, and that's why I have the squigglies, just to indicate that. So that's how you play that, as opposed to just a solid. It doesn't sound as good. The other thing to note is that it has to be just 2 notes, because in the original song it's actually a bigger chord. There's a first, a fifth, and a third like that. However, adding that B into it caused problems because there are limitations of the harp in Genshin. So let me explain what I mean by that real quick, is that when you are playing the harp in Genshin, it can only resonate with 4 notes at a time. The 5th note will actually replace the first one, 6th note will replace the second one, etc., just in the order you played them in. I know you can't really hear that so well, so I don't know if you can tell. What's happening is these are each getting replaced, and they stop echoing after a while. So let me show you this. Hear how the echo just died? All these just stopped making noise after a second. As soon as they got replaced with these when I'm playing them too fast, then it caused problems. So the deal is that I can play this melody and stuff, but what happens is, so I play 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5th one, this one stops echoing, then this one makes this stop echoing. So the problem is, if I play these full chords, then what happens is only the first note will play successfully, and then the second one will already start replacing these. Dun, dun, dun. Well, it's just already messing it up immediately. So it's really noticeable if it happens too soon. So I found that only 2 notes works. So anyways, that's why. That's also part of why you see people doing these showcase videos where they record themselves multiple times, doing just the bass line, just the melody, or just the counter melody by themselves. The reason for that isn't so much because it's easier to play, although that's true too. It's actually because of the limitations of the harp is why they do that. So this song is actually a great example of where you need to work within that. I'm trying to give you guys songs you can actually play and not just showcasey stuff. You know what I mean? These are songs that you can actually play to show off with your friends or whatever, or people online. So the one note about that, though, is that doesn't apply to the end, because we don't have any other notes played after that, so none of these are going to be replaced. So you can totally add that flare in and have the 5th in there as well. Just, again, make sure that you're rolling it from the correct direction. So, again, Z, B, D, as opposed to, don't roll like that. For example, Z, D, and then B going, left to right, because that's not the point. The point is to make sure you're going up musically. So there you go. Those are tips on how to play this song. May it all go wonderfully for you. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. You have an amazing day, and I'll see you next time.